Hello, everybody. How are you, folks? We're back with another consumer video. This time we are down the road to Cheyenne, Wyoming, action capital of Wyoming, the largest city with more than 65,000 residents. And we're going to tell you the 5 worst car dealers in town, guys. And this is a very difficult time in the car business. Everything is expensive, new cars, used cars. So you want to get the best deal you can. So the one thing you're going to want to avoid is unhinged car dealer. They're right downtown, guys. And they've been around forever. But the problem that I had when I was over at Unhinged trying to buy a car, it wasn't so much what you might think. It wasn't that they were out of their minds crazy unhinged. Is that they wouldn't settle on a deal. The deals were unhinged. The deals seemed to be changing by the moment. Like they didn't lock it down. And I would say, okay, we're good. I'm good. I'll do it. And then, like, I thought we were done. I accepted the deal. And they came back and they go, well, I'm like, you can't keep changing the deal. So that was a little unhinged. I'm going to say no to Unhinged car dealer right there in downtown Cheyenne. Now the other one is Liking. It kind of seemed like they'd be the opposite. That's their name, Liking car dealer. They're going to be on the far east side up by the Home Depot there, guys. And the problem I had with Liking is exactly what you might expect. They just focus so much on trying to be liked. Now some of these sales teams, they go to these seminars. The instructor says, well, you want to get the prospect to know, like, and trust you, which seems to make sense, but somehow they just focus on the liking part. And the guy was doing magic tricks for me. He was telling these corny jokes. I'm like, dude, I know you're trying to establish a rapport, but I have some actual questions, and you just go into another magic trick. So I don't need to learn magic, guys. I learned all that I wanted when I was 12, so I'm going to have to say no to Liking car dealer right there in Cheyenne over by the Home Depot. Now, number 3 on our list, guys, is going to be faithfulness. Now, faithfulness, what they try to do is build up the relationship over time. So, in other words, the service after the sale is kind of their hook. And that is also a good one. That's a good way to go. That's a good plan because that's going to be a separator between your car dealership and competitors if you've contacted that prospect over a long period of time. The only difficulty I had with I didn't even have the car yet, and they were telling me, hey, we're going to come over to your house. We're going to barbecue in your front yard. We're going to roll out a barbecue right at your house for the whole neighborhood. I'm like, well, I haven't even bought a car yet. They go, don't worry about it. We're going to bring in an above ground swimming pool. We're going to set it up. We're not even going to take the water from your hose. We're going to bring out a tanker truck, fill out the above ground pool, and we're going to have a barbecue with a swim party right in your front yard because we're trying to establish a relationship. I said, you know how we can start a relationship? You can sell me a car. And then you can bring over the barbecue. But they didn't want to have anything to do with it. They were just so focused on faithfulness that, guys, let me purchase the vehicle, okay? Number 4 on our list is going to be Acorn. And they're Acorn car dealer. They're going to be on the south side. They're out there by the out by the dump, the city dump, guys. But they have a sparkling car dealership, a sparkling building, and their whole thing is good relationships grow from small acorns. And in their car dealer, they have a tree that goes out through the roof, and they keep it open in the winter. And the tree is supposed to represent how their relationships with their local residents grow through the generations. Well, it's open to the snow. I was there in December, guys, and I was freezing. I couldn't even focus on talking to one of the salespeople because of this snow coming down onto my head. So for that reason, guys, I'm going to have to say no to Acorn. And then number 5 on our list of the worst car dealers in Cheyenne is Seacoast. Seacoast Car Dealer. They're going to be right there on the far west side, guys, out by the Outer Belt. And the problem I had with Seacoast is they try to sell you a boat with every car. Well, I mean, everybody wants a boat. I mean, who doesn't want a boat? You go water skiing. You could go out on the boat with barbecuing, depending on the kind of boat. But guys, I mean, where do they come up with these ideas? And that's why they're named Seacoast. They're like, if you buy a car from Seacoast, you'll be getting the most. And then they'll have a picture of a car and a boat on the screen on their TV ads. And I'm like, well, what they're trying to do is maximize their profit. That's the coast that they're on, is the coast of profit. Well, I don't need a boat. Kudos to them for some kind of crazy idea, but I'm going to have to say no to those guys. So that's it. That's all I have for the 5 worst car dealers in Cheyenne, Wyoming, our first consumer video for the city. We'll have a few more. And for that reason, I'll give you my spiel. If you're in Cheyenne and you know some other bad ones, let me know. Leave a comment. On the contrary, if you know some good ones, leave a comment as well. Because when you do, guys, you help everybody in Cheyenne and you help lift the community as we rise together. I hope that helps. I'll see you soon.